Hello everybody, cheers. How's your weekend going? Hope it's going well. Coffee. Tastes salty. I think I need new electric drink. Anyway, welcome back to ATS. Let's find out who's going to be the winner for this week, shall we? And let's recap. Oh, just let you know, I've started a poll because we're saving up for a garage and a new truck for us to drive. So, we've got about 9+ minutes of the poll left, so go and put in. We've got one left in Canada, a couple left in Mexico, and a few left in the US. I will say that if you guys decide to knock out the Canada one, that would be actually quite good, but it's totally up to you. Now, where we left off yesterday with ETS, we left off with 137,505 euros. We've got 41 garages and 202 trucks. Currently, we've got 195 here, 39 garages, and 200,000. So we need $780,000, $500,000 budget plus 280 for the garage and the upgrade. That's where we're at. We got the trailer because we've got 39. There was something else. Look at that, $6 million last 7 days. What was I going to check? There was something else I was going to check. Oh, yeah, let's quickly check. So Freightliner will be one of our choices, by the looks of it. Don't have many of those. Freightliner, Mack, Peterbilt, and Western Star. Oh, that looks. So Western Star is one of the choices for a new truck. Peterbilt, Mack, and the last one I think was a Freightliner, wasn't it? Freightliner. Yeah, which we don't have many of those. Why have we only got 5 of those? How does that make any sense? Technically 4 for our workers. Okay. Oh, probably because that was the first one we had, right? But we've got plenty of the other ones. I know we only got 5 of those. Yeah, no, that now makes sense, of course. Because we got new ones every garage, didn't we? Until it started getting a bit too quick in between buying garages, and we changed it to 5, and now we're up to 10 garages for the new truck, which is what's going to happen. Let's find ourselves a job. And I had a look before, and there's a few good ones here. Let's take a look. We're up in our new location up there. We've got 4 choices. We've got a huge one going to North Carolina for 287,000. That'll be number 1. Number 2, up into Alberta, somewhere we've never been before up there. Number 3, we'll be going into Denver, Colorado. And number 4, we'll be going into Washington. How the hell is that $137.89 per mile? It's not 2 miles to North Carolina. How does that make sense? Alright, so once again, the choices are number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. Right, I'll give you guys 30 seconds starting now. Put in your choice, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're new to the stream, hello, how you doing? Welcome, hope you're enjoying your weekend. Glad to have you with us. You get a chance to participate. If you want me to take a certain delivery in that list, just put in the number I just gave to the delivery, 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. One with the most votes wins. I'll enjoy me thing. Oh, Causey. Oh, hang on. I got the problem. Did you say hello? Because I see you there just with number 4. Why is that like that? That shouldn't be full screen. There we go. Why is it not showing me the chat? Another update. They've had so many updates, chat. There we go. The problem is I can't see if you put anything else, if you said hello or anything, but hello, Causey, how are you, mate? Just in case you did, because I got the poll thing over the top of the chat there. Number 4? Damn it, I was hoping you could choose number 1. Would have liked that. Number 4 it is. Alright, let's go get it. We're all fueled up. Let me drive this manual truck. It is manual, isn't it? Why can't I go any further down? You considered one, you really did. It looks like we're in crash cam for the day.
Get ready to turn right.
Yesterday we went, for those that don't know, on ATS we went automatic because we bought a truck and it was automatic. No, fair enough. It's still a good pay.
Get ready to turn right.
To be honest, that one probably would have taken the whole stream as well. And there's an option to go somewhere else. So we need 550k. Oh, turn right and red, I could have gone. Don't forget, I've put the poll up already. USA, Canada, Mexico, where we're going to go next, ladies and gentlemen. As I said before, if you guys choose to knock out Canada, because we've only got one left, I think that'll be fantastic, but it's totally up to you.
You have arrived at your destination.
Totally your choice. I'm just suggesting, not trying to persuade. Yeah, let me go through Montana. That's the bonus, I suppose. I didn't think of that. Actually, that probably would have swayed me as well. Beautiful Montana. My favourite of the DLCs thus far. You haven't seen much of Oklahoma, I don't think. Right, let's get out on the road. And it's 6 in the morning, so we've got a whole day's drive.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take your word for it because you've been no doubt everywhere in Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Well, you've piqued my interest then. I need more of my salty coffee. Yeah. So I'm guessing this will be our final journey with the Kenworth, most likely. I think we can get into crash cam now. Okay, looks like we're going to Canada. Well, that's good because that knocks Canada out. completely covered. But it's not completely covered. There's obviously a lot more garages we can buy. But as far as the different, interesting. Letterboxes in the middle of nowhere, fantastic. As far as one in every region, territory, or whatever they use up there, that's covered. Windows sound of the windows down again. Hey, Em! Hey! Yeah, happy Father's Day. Yeah, it's Father's Day here in New Zealand and Australia. Yeah, I knew it was earlier. I can't remember which month. You guys in the US. First weekend in September. Mother's Day's first week. Well, not for us this year, but it's generally the first weekend in May. I think it is May. First Sunday. But I think this year was in the second Sunday of the month. Threw me off. I wish my mother a happy Mother's Day a week earlier, and it threw me off even more because they were advertising Mother's Day deals all over the place 3 weeks before Mother's Day. Of course, when I first saw it, I thought it was 2 weeks before Mother's Day. May. So I was right. I knew I started with the end of the month, so I had a 50-50 chance, didn't I? I'd seen all the advertising for it too, and I forgot it was today. Until I got a text from my son. See how we go today. I was tired yesterday, but I'm very, very tired today because of those who were watching yesterday might remember me saying that the neighbours were playing music which was setting the dog off. That music finally stopped about 2 or 3 o'clock this morning. Even though they did turn it down, they turned it up. They were obviously having a bit of a party. Around about 6, 7 in the evening, and then he turned it down about midnight, but still, the base, my room right next to them, basically. Though I haven't felt that tired all day until now, my eyes are going dry. I feel that tired eye thing. Maybe I should give my eyes a glass of water. after my coffee, my salty coffee. I think I need to go and get myself go to the Waddy Foddy, as we call it, but it's called the warehouse. And get me the cheap brand electric jug. Hopefully that'll stop the salty taste. Even though I gave the, we just call them jugs here. I gave the jug a clean the other week. It doesn't seem to have made a difference. We use white vinegar. For those that don't know, here in our water we have calcium, but I buy water from the supermarket. But there was a couple of places that sell spring water, and one of them originally went to, which was free actually, gave the water away for free. I grabbed a couple of bottles and drinking the water gave me a stomachache, and it didn't look the right colour. So I went to another place which is a bit more nicer and that bit better set up, called Crystal Creek, and I grabbed quite a bit, 60 litres. I don't know how much that is, let me think. It's about divided by 4, I don't know, 12 gallons, is that right? No, that's not right. That's totally incorrect. 15 gallons. For you guys in the US. For $20. And same thing. Drank that water and got a stomachache. And then there was sediment at the bottom of the thing. Well, I talked to the guy because my mum still goes there, and I talked to the guy about it, and he said, yeah, we do have some come through. But our water's tested, you know, because otherwise we wouldn't be allowed to. So I went back to buying the off the shelf in the supermarket water. And yeah, when I used to use the calcium one, there would be a big build up. In fact, it broke one of my jugs. It broke all the seals and everything, which started leaking. So I had another jug as well, another kettle, and that one's the one I've still got, and I've made sure you fill it up with water and you put a bit of white vinegar in it, and it'll clean it right up. But I noticed a bit of stuff at the bottom of my kettle as well. When it boils, an indication that it's got that stuff on it is that it's very loud. It pops and crackles. Why are we doing 40? So I did the same thing, filled it up with water and put some white vinegar in, boiled it and let it sit there for a while. But it's still tasting like it's salty, so I don't think it's time for a new one. This is going to make the trip a lot longer than it needs to be. How long have we got this for? I wonder if he's ever going to fix it, or anyone's pointed it out to him. For all I know, in Canada, this might actually be the speed limit for this area. Though the change in colours and stuff sort of suggests that we might have ended up in Montana by now. No, We haven't, because does it say Highway 16? On the GPS there? Can't see. Definitely don't remember this area. This is definitely a new area we've been to, and I think in all my profiles I don't think I've ever been in this area. Not bad actually.
Get ready to turn right.
How are we looking? We've got 400,000, so another 300 odd to go, almost for double it to be on the safe side. What have we got here? We've got Wolf Point in Sydney. Williston.
Turn right.
Might need to be in cab view for this actually. So you can look right and look left.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Go straight. Get ready.
Sorry, I didn't realise I was muted. Thank you, Causey.
Turn left.
I was just saying there was 3 gas stations, petrol stations, and right next to each other just before, which is about right. And but down here as well, even small towns, you get 2 of them opposite each other, 2 different brands opposite sides of each other, and then probably 1 more or 2 more at either end of this. Right, we can get back into crash cam. It's interesting to get back into that sort of thing again, just muting and forget I've muted, or somehow accidentally muted. Beautiful Montana. In crash cam, I get to enjoy it in a widescreen view. Don't you dare. Move your jacksy, copper. Don't jinx it. Because it probably will happen. It'll happen to me, even though there's none in the game. Knowing my luck, it'll happen to me somehow, some way. I discovered Sydney!
Then continue straight. Go straight.
You know what will happen? I'll probably look away at chat and then crash into a statue of a bear or a deer somewhere.
Stay right.
That's probably your best hope
Right.
to make that come true.
Turn right. Stay right. Then continue straight. Go straight.
It looks like a nice place.
Stay right. Then continue straight.
Well, the fact that you guys in the US say how much it does look like the places that they've done a good job reproducing it, sort of is good tourism, because it makes me want to go and visit some of these places to see for myself. Have a wee look around while we're waiting for the green light. I'll start in this view until we get out of here, actually, so I can have a look-see.
Stay right. Then continue straight. Go straight.
I'm never going to understand this. That in this view, the steering is more sensitive. That's fine by me, the population, 'cause I'm a fan of small towns. I always think there's a charm about them, and
Go straight.
naturally the people are always nice. Comes with the territory. Oh, I'm wondering why I wasn't going. Have I stalled? I was 11th gear, I was stalled. Okay, cool, thanks. Can you get off my screen so I know where it is? Thank you very much. Okay. And there we go, we're out of them. Actually, probably cab view because we're about to go into intersections and stuff.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
We're going to take the third exit, buddy, I'm afraid. Hopefully it's the right way, or actually maybe not. Can I?
Exit now.
No. Oh, it is there. Damn it. Is that it there? It is there. What's going... Gonna be sneaky. I was expecting a fine. It probably will while I'm turning, right? Halfway through the turn, I'll go, you fine for not stopping. Because I was thinking if I can come in this way, I can come out the roundabout. But you can't. You can only go in this way. And
At the roundabout.
it's a lot of faffing about. Don't give me ideas. Causey. Actually do, because then I can blame you, even though I probably had that idea. Schultz moment for you guys in chat, right? Sergeant Schultz moment, that one. Back into crash cam. Ooh, it's... The dial's been indecisive. Well, for those who don't know who Sergeant Schultz is, just think of... Basically, it was this moment. I see nothing. It's from a TV show called Hogan's Heroes. A great comedy done in the 60s, 70s? American officers and stuff, Allied forces in German World War II BW camp. Run by Colonel Klink, which is an ironic name, isn't it? Because prison also can be called, I was in the Klink. It's been sent to the Klink. Last best place. That was the achievement that just came up. Probably was. I just only figured it out now. Of course, he only just put 2 and 2 together now. With his name. Because the main actor, he died and he was murdered, if I remember rightly. Is it? I've never heard the term flick. Fuzz, Bobby, Rosa, but never flick. Hair flick. Who was here, Flick? Was he the... Wasn't he the Gestapo guy? Hello was a great show. Good morning. And there was Gruber. What was the colonel's name? None of you ever seen Hello Hello, I suggest watching. It's a great old British comedy, but it's fantastic. It's about the French resistance in France. It's hilarious. They had the undercover British agent or whatever who played the cop who couldn't speak French. Instead of saying good morning, he'd say good morning. I was pissing by the door when I happened to hear 2 gunshots. Which meant I was passing by the door when I happened to hear 2 gunshots. He was Crabtree, I think his name was. All right, mate. Thanks for popping in, buddy. You have a good one, AM. Go enjoy your Father's Day. And Michelle, listen to me. I will only say this. I will say this only once. Listen very carefully. That's right. Listen very carefully. I'll say this only once. What's that ETA? Saturday, 7:30 in the morning. I get the feeling we're going to be later than that. For one reason that I can think of. I need to sleep. In approximately 6 hours. Hopefully we'll be out of Montana by then, so I get to see all Montana in this lovely widescreen view. But this part's not looking that appealing, it's rather dry and brownish. Death's door looking vegetation around here. And then, yeah, when we get out, we sleep back into cab view and we can go through Washington, because we've seen that before. So I don't mind being in cab view for that. Actually, Cosy, I don't know if you ever see it, the guy that played Crabtree during COVID, he did this really funny skit about cautions during COVID as Inspector Crabtree. I don't know what happened to them after that, eh? Michelle, she was great. She was, let's be honest, she was a very gorgeous lady. Seeing her in something else would have been nice. And the other one as well, I can't remember both of them. Oh, René. Because the main actor, don't know what happened to him. He had a car accident, but that was actually while he was still doing the lower low. You could tell because it was the certain season he had the scar down his face where he had his operation. And the guy that played Flick was amazing. And the Germans, the Colonel Secretary, I can't remember her name, she was... All of them were great. All of them were great in that show. And Edith, Renee's wife, when she was singing, oh my god. And the Undertaker Leclerc. Oh my dicky ticker. Oh jeez. Fond memories. It's one of those shows I watch a lot of Americans reacting to British comedies. And I don't think I've seen anyone react to a Lower Low, and I don't know why. It's one of the great British comedies. Probably getting this lane is a silly idea. I'll probably have to get straight back into the other lane. Oh, I missed that, Von Strom. Yes, I missed that. Sorry, I got didn't see it, and then I got Aussie come up with this thing. Because I'm a professional, I never miss anything, right? Oh, you mean the PC brigade? Yeah, and I also think the lack of knowledge of a certain generation about that time, a lot of the jokes will go over people's heads. I watched a young Irish lady this morning reacting to Forrest Gump, and a lot of that stuff went over her head. She didn't even know about Watergate, which surprised me. Or the term in the Vietnam War when they were saying, when Forrest goes, we're always looking for a guy named Charlie, that went over her head too. Mind you, she reminds me of my sister so much. Which just confirms to me that my sister has more Irish genes in her than all the other cooking pot of gene pool that we have. Irish, Dalmatian, English. Another one. Alright, get off my screen so I know where it is. Thank you. They leave that up a little bit too long, I think. Isn't it? How bad is it? Oh, come on. 7%? That's a bit over the top. Buckle up in Montana because it's going to be a bumpy ride. I thought that was WandaVision, not WandaVanta. I thought, wow, they've got an ad for WandaVision? Is that even still going? I thought all those Marvel things died a death, but it isn't. I've not watched a single one. Because I don't have Disney Plus to start off with. I have no intention of getting Disney Plus, to be honest. I think I just turned off my high beams. Yeah, turn it back on. Mind you, out of all of those Marvel things and superhero series, apart from The Boys, which is a different universe, but not the, I'm talking like the main ones, especially Marvel. The ones I really, really enjoyed were the ones done by Netflix. Jessica Jones, Nick Cage, I think it was, Daredevil. Especially, I love Jessica Jones, really love that. Especially the first season with Doctor Who is probably, I think, the best villain I've ever seen. And it was purely, not because of what he could do, or who the character was, it was how the actor portrayed and played him. Killjoy. So, and I like the Netflix one because they're a bit more dirty and dingy as far as the lighting and stuff. A bit more. It was set in Hell's Kitchen. Is it Hell's Kitchen? Hell something. Anyway, a bit more like less fantasy to it and a bit more down to earth, shall we say. Cut you off. Jessica Jones sort of had a voice thing. She was quite a superhero. She didn't look at herself that way. With issues. And not a care in the world. Which made it a bit more real. What's the time? Oh yeah, we still got a couple, 2.5 hours before we need to sleep. Like I said, I'm happy that we've been in this view crash camp for this trip through Montana. Such a beautiful DLC. And I just hope we get out of Montana before we go back into camp view. Oh, look at that, we only need about 100 grand more, just over. This is definitely going to be the last trip in this Kenworth. It's a farewell journey. And hopefully, a good farewell, not a bad farewell, where we end up upside down and burning flames. Playing the part as a marshmallow at a campfire. Which of course I won an Oscar for. How's that for confidence? Misguided confidence in my own ability to act, but nevertheless, confidence. Oh, hey, don't drive like me, sunshine. I'm the only one, I've got that covered. My driving style is unique. I thought we were in Montana all the way through there. Which is funny enough, some of that scenery didn't look as good quality as it, and then it changed a bit. And I went, oh, this is starting to look nicer, and then welcome to Montana sign. Oh, okay. French. Alright, that makes sense then. 700 grand. Here we go. Start thinking it's Western Star, Peterbilt, Mac, Freightliner, I believe. We'll go through the options again just to make sure. What truck are you guys going to put me in next? Which will be directly after the sleep we buy all that. Because we'll probably have enough for another couple of trucks, so we better get them in. Like we did yesterday on ATS. Otherwise I would wait. If we didn't have enough for a truck, I'll just keep driving and wait. But might you make that sense now, because the money's coming in like that, we might as well get it as soon as we get the money. 50 grand to go. Hours of driving there. You know, we've got to start thinking about heading off somewhere for a kit. Guys love pulling out right in front of me or pulling in front of me. Oh, whoa, 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 I thought, whoa, whoa. Okay, I stopped rather quickly on a downhill trend there. That's the braking thing must be wrong, set wrong. Unless this thing does have amazing brakes, I stopped way too quick. Way too quick. Okay, what is this set to? 65, 66, 67. Okay, it's still set to 72 by the looks of it. $734. Okay, let's take a quick look at our options here. As far as sleeping, right? Oh, there we go. That would probably be the best option. That'll get us closer to the 8 o'clock mark. We'll sleep there for the night. That'll be perfect. Whoa! Vigorous with the old steering wheel. Look at that sunset. On a beautiful spring day. We've got a nice day again today, actually. 1 degree cooler than yesterday, but still nice. And warm. I think I need to check that braking intensity thing. Probably pull in for a okay, which is probably where we're going to sleep anyway, isn't it? So that's 3 from 3. No, it's not. Actually, it's further up. Unless they got somewhere to sleep here, we'll sleep here. Alright, we're all good. It's the next stop anyway. It looks like we don't have to get back on the interstate to get to it. Sorry, I was just checking the... Yeah, oh, that stops way too quick. I was just checking the amount of battery I'd left on my cell phone. Let's have a quick look at that. I mean, I could have done it actually when we stopped, but up too late now. I missed it. That sounds good too, barbecue sandwich. We want to go down to truck settings, so brake intensity. 100%. I'm in the wrong one. Does that seem right? Let's drop it down to 75. Let's go to a third of the... Oh, a third, yeah. Where'd you go to mass? Oh, we'll go to 80%. Third of it. I mean 3/4, yeah. That's what I meant. Drop it down to 0. Yeah, there's been times when it looks like I've heard no brakes, that's for sure. Since we're at a roundabout, we might as well get in cab view and stay in cab view. Let's get rid of that. It's indicate too. Shall I fill up while I'm here? I mean, I've got plenty of diesel. It seems rather pointless on it.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Since I got a little warning from the weigh station about the condition of my vehicle, all 7% of it not being right, out of the 100. I will remedy it. And it's the wheels, not 1% chassis. Still is ridiculous, let's be honest. I think they need to tweak that a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to bother because I've got plenty of diesel. Especially when we're going to... Oh, we've got enough for the everything now, especially when our next delivery will be coming from a new garage, and our new garage will have cheaper prices. We doubled the amount we had during the sleep. If ATS doesn't emerge the winner this week, I'll be very, 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 very surprised. I will say that. Anyway, time to buy a garage. Our only choice. And the last Canadian garage for the moment. Obviously, when we actually bought one from every single state and whatever, and down here, we'll be going back and buying more because we need 100 garages. So let's buy that. Yes. Okay. Let's upgrade it. Alright. Time to get voting, ladies and gentlemen. So, our choice for a new truck is an International. Oh, hang on, let me do the brand again. That's better. A Freightliner. Sorry, we'll start again. Just in case it. Not International because we've already done that. So, definitely Freightliner B1. Okay? Not the International. Freightliner, a Mack, Peterbilt, and I believe the last one is a Western Star. Those are our choices. Western Star, Mack, Peterbilt, and a Freightliner. Right. 30 seconds starting now. What truck do you want me to drive next? Vote away. Got one for Western Star. Let me stretch. We're going to get any other votes? Freightliner, Western Star, Mack, or Peterbilt? We've got 5 more seconds. Oh, do they? Oh, well, it's sort of pointless putting them in the mix, isn't it? So what do you reckon? That was Freightliner. Let's have a quick look at the Freightliner. Okay. So that's got to, I've got to remember not to add that into our next choice. So it'd be basically, what was the other one? Mack. So it's just Peterbilt would be the next one, and then we've done a lot. Is that correct? Said Mack, there's only one. So that just leaves Peterbilt and, well, Peterbilt, really. Oh, what about International? No, we've got Peterbilt. So we're getting a Western Star this time and Peterbilt next time, and then we've got to decide what we're going to do, which is interesting. I've got to figure that out, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do after all those have been bought. Do I stay with a truck, or do I keep upgrading my trucks and go through them, even though we'll be going and buying new ones? The same brands as we've done before. Oh, hang on, which one is it? This is the 57X, not the 57X. Yeah, that's what was going across my mind, Causey. Hang on, I'll do this first and I'll explain it. 49X is our next one, okay. Oh, hang on, what we had a 57X, there's the 5700. Okay, so we've got 3 different types here. Well, that makes it a bit better, doesn't it? So which one should I go for? Should I go for the 5700 or the 49? I'll give you guys 30 seconds. 5700, we already got one for, or the 49. Yeah, I'll say that, Causey, but also it's, you know, the competition between which one's the easiest to make money, and if there's more of one trucks in one game than the other one, so be it. Well, I think buying one maybe every I think once we bought them all, it's a hard one. I've got to think about it. Okay, it's 57. Obviously, that's No, I'll leave it as is. Actually. On that front. I'll also leave it on that. What have we got? Let's get us the best. 12, 12, 18. Let's get the expensive one. What do you mean not good for normal cargo? If it could take heavy cargo, surely it's good for the... Slipped under my radar until I was looking for a new truck to do for a climber. I sort of like look at this one. Baby Optimus Prime. Yeah, if it's really good for heavy cargo there, it should have no problems with normal cargo. Shouldn't that also be on the way up? Ooh, let's have a look at that. I don't like the tan. No, I like that better. Funny you should say that. The job of the paint, what do we got here? I've forgotten what our oh, it's a regular love, isn't it? Never mind. Oh, it's just the lines that made me think of the Optimus Prime. I thought Optimus Prime was like a Mac, actually, or a Kenworth. You know, the flat arm, short, whatever it is. Not the long nose, the other one. The European design. Right. Let's... Huge amount of choices there. Got the exclusive. What? Why to get rid of the bill bar? No. Oh man, it's such a hard choice between one and one option. Oh, for crying out loud. Why am I bothering? Oh, for crying out loud. What is the point? What's that there? It's a beacon. That's a sun visor, isn't it? That'll be the nameplate. Really, there's not much options, which is really disappointing. Right, let's get the tires and wheels done. Let's go. Vortex, the most expensive. Let's go. The one we can paint. Dynamic wide. Can I not have the Vortex, or we have a good year then? Be like that, see if I care. And we go. What do we go? What do we go? Go purple in the front, don't we? And they go pink. That goes pink. This goes purple, if I remember rightly. Ooh, I like that better actually. Heck yeah. Yeah, it does, eh? It's something about it I quite like. I'm not a big fan, like I said, of the newer American trucks. I like the old style ones. And now let's do this first. Maybe we go pink at the back, don't we? And then we go purple. Pink. How can I'm allowed the vortex wide for the fuel mix? Yeah, spending money. How much we spent? Stuff all. Mind you, we still got to do the interior yet, don't we? I really do like that combination of the pink and the purple, or especially at the front here. I think that's different to what I normally do. Right, mate, you be right back. Be whatever you choose to be. Oh, we've got the inside to do. What is the time? Okay, first off, gotta get the secretary. Oh no, really? No secretary, she's on vacation. What's vacation? Fast Forest. Do we not have sight? Alright. We do now. Why wasn't that an option outside? Welcome back. Ooh, let's go with that one. I can see more of the dash with that one. Yeah, but we don't have the secretary or anything like that. Secretary denied. Now we'll go with that one because we hit. Mind you, hang on. The mega pack is here, so why don't we have the option? Okay. Mind you, you said when it came out, oh yeah, choice of seats. Let's go. Oh no, it's all the same. Ooh, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that either. Ooh, don't mind that. We'll go with that. Can I do my own seat as well? Or is that for all seats? Can't tell. Why? Because I can't look that far down. It's for all seats? Nice. So it is. What else have we got here? Be fresh. Cup holder for one of those. What else we got? Spend as much. Oh, what's this? Oh, steering wheel. We've done that. Covered that. You were there when we did it. Mike, mate, how are you, buddy? What's happening, sunshine? During your weekend? We've got a window we can just look through. And thank you for the bits as well. Much appreciated. Let's go with the lion. And let's go. We've got a notebook. Let's go with the tablet. That's the next expensive thing there. Actually, it makes sense to have. No, we're all good. Don't worry about it. Ignore me. Basically, carry on doing what you're doing. We've got a guitar on the other one. Let's get a guitar on this one. Why is that louder than normal? Oh well. Maybe it's just me. I think, how much we spent? Not even half the budget. Which was expected, wasn't it? I think that's everything. Have I forgotten something? Oh, what's this up here? Efficient. Let's put the blimp up there. Good year, blimp. I think we're done. Not many options with this, but this is our new truck. Done and dusted. Ready for us to jump into when we've done this delivery. So let's confirm it for a start. It's always a good idea. And we shall purchase it. And we shall put it into our, well, it'll be our new home base too. There it is, in Manitoba. Which means we've got the 56. So we've got to do, oh look at this. How much money we still got left. I'm starting to see people posting videos of Starfield today. Yeah. Don't, please. I'm still sore over that. That's the one we want for our workers. Got to get the paint job on. What is our company? I'm sure the Rig of Love is only for us. What was our company colours? Does anyone remember? Or the company? I've forgotten. Thank you, Fridge. Why don't you turn my screen off, Fridge? Thank you very much, Fridge. Do you guys remember? I don't. Maybe I should just make it the Rig of Love as well. No? No one remembers? Yeah, same here, mate. Hence the reason why I got it, thinking that I was supposed to get early access and I didn't get early access. We'll just go with the Rig of Love. It probably is the Rig of Love. Oh, we'll just get the Rig of Love. 148 grand. What else can we throw in there? We've got 150 is our budget in it. What will that make it? There we go. Done. Easy. Oh, no, hang on. Let's put it back to that. Let's give them a decent engine. Better engine than they got. We might be able to do that. There we go. There we go. A huge increase of 50 horsepower. All right, let's confirm that. Let's purchase that one. And that goes into there. One. How many can we do? Oh, we could probably fill it up. Jeez. Another one? Sure. While we're on a roll. Another one? Why not? We've got the money for it. We have bought a garage and filled the garage up all at one go. Grill looks ugly. I don't care, I'm not driving it. Right, let's figure out now we buy the trailer. Wow. Mind you, we doubled our money just sleeping. We had 700,000, we woke up with 1.4 million. So what was the last trailer we bought? We bought the aluminium drop deck prestige trailers. Aluminium drop deck. So it's a grain hopper. Oh, we need to colour it, don't we? We've got to put our colours on it. No, I'm leaving them as is, aren't I, with these? Am I? Yeah, I am. That's right. We did the normal ones. And this one goes into the one we just bought. Wow. The all-important bit. On the fairgrounds tonight. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend. We are buying we just bought a new garage, filled it up completely. So we're going to need to be saving up for another new garage. And yeah, which, fun. That quick. So my guess is with the competition, the ATS will be in the lead this week. That's my guess. Let's make that private so we don't have any driver issues. And speaking of drivers, we're supposed to be able to put some drivers into these new trucks, right? Do we have any female drivers? Or is the well just as dry here in the US as it is in the, there we go, in the European continent? When you go, make me money. Hop to it. No mucking about. Get in there, put your foot down, go pick up something, bring it back and hand me the cash. Is she the only option? Okay, she's the only option. You go there. Cameron, welcome aboard, sunshine. Don't make me regret my decision on hiring you. Max, it's exactly what I want you to do. Provide me with maximum profitability. What is the time? Well, it's pretty much time for me to go and have my break, but how much further we got to go on this delivery? Yep, that much. Let me get out of the parking lot and see. If it's not too long, I'll carry on, and then when we finish this delivery, I'll go and have my break, and you guys can choose the next delivery for me while I'm doing that. I think it was 12 hours, 11 hours. That's half an hour. Okay. Alright, I will have my break now. 6 minutes early. Get up. Go walk around. Did I finish my coffee? What a silly question that is. So let me find a nice view for you guys to look at while I disappear for 5 minutes. I might as well bring a pole up. We literally, what, 430 grand, so we need another 200 grand. Yeah, that'll be interesting if that happens. What sort of view should I give you? Look at that lovely countryside. What have we got here? There we go. You guys can have some trees, a bit of interstate, cars flying by. Let me put the handbrake on, which I forget I have. Might as well turn the engine off. No point wasting diesel. No, I won't be here. Oh, no, wrong stream ending, really? Intermission is the one I'm looking for, isn't it? Yeah. I also put a poll up. Might as well get it going now. So at least you got something sort of to do while I've disappeared. So like I said, we only need $200,000 and we've got a new garage, so we might as well get the poll for what country it's going to be in. And this time, new poll, yep. As usual, a lot of thought in the name of the poll, garage. Spent hours on that one, if you're wondering. You can obviously tell. Now we only got the choice between the US of A and Mexico. I'll run that for 10 minutes. How about I just get rid of one of those eyes in the Mexico? There we go. That looks better. I'll start that poll now. Oh, hang on. Right. No. Thank you. I didn't click on you to start off with. I'm an adult. Don't tell me what I need to do. Thank you. So the poll's up there. Please vote. Please let me know where we're going to get the next garage. We're pretty much, what are we now behind? We've just filled that up. So we're basically 1 garage and 2 trucks behind the ETS. Yeah, ATS is definitely going to win this, but by how much? That's the next question, isn't it? How much is it going to be a lead this week? Anyway, I'll leave you with that. I'll go off and have my coffee. Well, not my coffee, sorry. I'll go and have a quick break, walk around, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Please vote and enjoy the view. Or, yeah, do whatever you want, actually. And hopefully I'll see you when I get back here shortly. See you in a sec, guys. Hello. Right. Just remind you the poll's going for we want the next garage, what country you want it in. Now, what else was I going to say? What have we got in the chat there? At some point you should get enough money to buy at least one per garage per stream. We're actually doing 2 per stream at the moment, Mike. We did have 2 weeks on both of them where we had 3, which I thought was now the new norm. We're already there. This one will be our second tonight. The next one will be our second tonight, yeah. The first one we got last week, Causey. We bought that one last week. We ended the stream with it. I thought this was the first one he got tonight. Yeah, it is. That one we just did is the first one we got tonight. And we're just gearing up to get our second one. Anyway, let's get on the road. Still got half an hour real time on this delivery, and then we can go and do one on our new truck. See how that fares in the driving world.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Not once. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Let me get back up. Sorry about that, mate. No, I was reading my texts. Sorry, shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, thank God there's no copper around. There we go. You got plenty of room. What, you need about 300 feet, do you? Oh, here, I'll give you 600 feet. Yeah, how's that? Oh, there we go. This will be... Oh, yeah, fair enough. Per stream. Yeah, well, we've done 6 million on ATS over the last 7 days, so that's almost 1 million. Well, actually, it would be 1 million, eh? Because we don't do it 1 day per stream. Do a bit more. Longer, yeah. You missed the trick there, buddy. $1.4, yeah. We had 700,000 when we went to sleep and woke up with 1.4 million. Why is it still 25 miles an hour? Let me in. Come on, little piggies. Thank you. That's what you should do. Wendy's. Just yeah, at the end of your post, just put Wendy's. That might help. Probably why I haven't crashed, because I keep missing the Wendy's billboards. I forget what they look like now. They're not as obvious as they used to be too, was it? You could definitely see Wendy's in big lettering. Now you don't see that at all. Are we still in Montana? Or have we crossed over? See, I was going to shut some windows and I thought, no, it's still nice. I'll leave them open. I did quite well with it, Mike, actually. USA's the winner. I eventually stopped trying to put the clutch in and change gears with the shifter. Right up until almost at the end when I said, hey, I'm doing really well with this. I haven't put the clutch in or tried to change gears with the shifter, and then I started doing it again. But yeah, no, it was interesting driving with the automatic. Oh, that's a good point. We've got to make a conscious decision. No, conscious, what's the word? We've got to try and remember. Let's go with that, eh? Because it's probably more accurate. To check to see if the trucks are driving automatics or manuals. Do I have a clutch on the floor in this? No, it looks like just, I don't even have a brake, it's just an accelerator. And that doesn't help out much, does it? So if we do, then we'll go automatic. It was really nice. What was really nice about the automatic though was I could just, every time I went through a toll booth or something like that and had to speed up back up to the speed limit, I could just hit cruise control straight away. I didn't have to wait until I was into the gear I needed and then hit cruise control. That was nice, because, you know, being lazy is nice. It's not good for you, but it's just nice. Oh, we're 65 in Sweden. Slow down. 67. I'm assuming it'll get back up to 70 again. So I'm not going to bother putting cruise control on. What's this say? 65. I will actually. It's not that much of a hassle, is it? Yeah, well, you get that with the cars. That's why I hate automatic cars. That's why I took control when I owned an automatic. I'd manually put it into second gear or whatever it was. Actually, to be honest, I think the last two cars I had, the automatic, were actually Triptronics. And I had them in manual anyway, and using the buttons on the steering wheel. My choice is always, if I'm going to buy a car, is try and get a manual. Or a stick shift, as you guys call them in America. No, a stick shift. Because I like to be in control of what gear I'm in, and the other bonus is they're more economical than automatics to run. The automatics I hate the most are the fuzzy logic ones. Honda were the first ones to come out with those, and they were awful. Absolutely awful. Made no sense, their gear changes. Not only did they make no sense, they made the wrong decision constantly on what gear you should be in. I never bought a Mitsubishi because their automatics had a tendency to blow up quite regularly, break down. Oh, we're only 13 grand away. I've got to try and remember to see how much we made in the last 7 days on the ATS. Stuck compared to automatic cars in the US for a time. Something. Last car had no balls when time was caravan. Well, it comes down to torque really, but yeah. Torque multiplier being the major one. As you go, yeah. I mean, most of them I've had are not too bad, but we mainly have Japanese cars here. Second-hand Japanese cars. Well, first-hand, but early days, because we used to have a Toyota factory here, and all of them used to have a factory here, and then they got rid of them, and Japanese imports were a lot cheaper. And they had more features too than the ones made here. So that's mainly what you get here. And people driving around because it's the cheap version of a car. I can bypass that one. And I don't know if it's true now. Oh, hang on, we've got enough now. Let's do it. So we're in the US. Where we're going to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me bring up Garage Manager and bring the map up. So options are Oregon, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, and Louisiana. I think those are our options, ladies and gentlemen. I'll run through them again. So we've got Oregon, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, Michigan, Illinois, Ohio, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, North Carolina, and Georgia, and Mississippi, and Louisiana. Vote away. 30 seconds. Starting now. Where are we going to have our garage, ladies and gentlemen? Vermont sounds good. Vermont. 2 for Vermont. That's what wagons. Yeah, wagons. Yeah, we have a lot of them. I mean, you get brand new cars. I mean, we get BMWs and Mercedes here and all that kind of stuff. Ford as well. Like the Focus and the British one, and the other Fords, whatever else. I think you do get new Japanese cars as well. It's just that the cheap ones. We'll get American ones here as well. Not popular though, only the muscle cars are. 10 more seconds, any other votes? The reason is I think I was about to say this before and I forgot. I don't know if it's still true, but we were the highest or one of the highest in cars per family. Every man and dog's got a car here because they're cheap. Everyone has a car. As soon as you get your driver's license, which is 15 by the way. Yeah, you get your driver's license, you pretty much get given a car or have a car. Vermont it is. Only one choice. Alright, let's upgrade that. Western Star. Oh, we still got a bit to go, don't we? Yeah. We're still in Montana. It's that one. We're missing one here. Because I wasn't. Oh, was I? Oh, it might have been because it was the very first one we had. Yeah, no. It makes sense. Right. We're not missing one. I'll take that back. Because Western Star was the very first truck we owned, wasn't it? Hence the reason why it's just one option for that model. Because our budget was 150 grand. And someone to drive it. What? We're one truck away from being equal with ATS. Which will probably be remedied in about 3 or 4 seconds, the way the money's coming in at the moment. The speeding again, slow it down. Western Star wasn't the first, so I'm confused. What was our first then? Because that's the only reason, well, to me, since International was our first. Where's International? There. That was the second. Okay. Then we should have 2 Western Stars, because that would have been 200,000. Oh, you know why, Causey? Because if the budget was 200,000, maybe for that model that's all we could spend, and it just happened to be that. That would be the only other reason. Go table food. So International was our first. Mac was our second. So where's Western Star? All the way down here. See, our budget would have been by then 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450,000. There must be a reason for it. I don't know. That must be the reason. Maybe for that model, that was fully decked out. That could be the only reason for that when we had a budget for, what did I say, 400,000 by the time we got to the Western Star. Oh, you might be right. If that's the case, then that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? A small issue, but nevertheless an issue, because of selling. No, it wouldn't be, because you don't get the amount you spend, do you? There's no point trying to figure it out or fix it, is it? Actually, come to think of it, it would have probably worked out even. Because if I sold it and not got the same amount, because of that problem we're having with all the workers, which of course turned out just make all the trailers private, that fixes that issue. I would have lost money. Which gave ATS an advantage. But then not buying the same truck and just buying the $150,000 one would have brought it back. Instead of spending $400,000, which probably would have been, probably only spent about $250,000, maybe $300 at a push. So I might have just evened up that way. Yeah, I probably sold more than one truck, and I fired and rehired a lot of workers. Which cost me money too, because you've got to pay to hire the workers, and you fire them, you don't get anything for it. So hopefully that sort of evened it out. Look at that, we've almost got enough for another truck already. I've got to make sure I try and finish at 4 today, just keep it even. Because I did yesterday. Are we going to get another sleep? No, we're not. We're going to get there before we sleep. It says 5:30 at the moment. I'm guessing probably 6:30. The ETA. We'll drop it off with sleep, even though it'll be early. There's no point picking up a delivery just to drive. By the time we pick it up, and that probably 30 minutes. But we need to sleep. So we'll just start. Or will I need to pull into this way station as well? We pulled into 3, haven't we, and skipped 1 so far. About to find out right now. Oh, what's going on over here? Breaking down truck in the fast lane. No, it was a car. What was I saying? Frogs. I was talking about the way station. Oh yeah, we'll sleep early. We'll do a little bit of driving in the dark, obviously, because of it. But hey. Just sorts it out, worrying about deadlines and sleeps and stuff. It's going up. Look at me doing 62 mile an hour without cruise control. Perfect foot placement on the throttle. As he drops down to 61 after saying that. I'll stay in this lane. The train, the train! I just saw the amount of money. That money's coming in so quick. We might end up buying a third garage by the end of this, especially when we need to sleep. And last time we slept, we got what, 700,000. Get the if you're new to the stream, hello, welcome, glad to have you with us, hope your weekend's doing well. And if you're wondering why I buying trucks straight away as soon as I've got the money, it's because we need to get them on the road making money, since this is a competition between ETS and ATS at the moment, seeing which one is easiest to make money on. Exclamation mark trucks in chat. If you type that, that'll give you the how I'm doing it, what I can and can't do. Currently we've just equaled what ETS did yesterday, so we equaled this week, equaled with ETS at the current time, except ETS has a little bit more money, but that won't last long considering how quickly the money's coming in with ATS at the moment. So this will make it 4 weeks in a row ATS in the lead after quite a few months, 5 or 6 months of ETS being in the lead, which has been the norm, by the way, ever since the beginning of this competition. one of the games will stay in the lead for months. So long, in fact, that me and chat sort of give up and go, well, this is obviously going to be the winner. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the other one comes back and takes the lead. Mind you, we've got a long way to go. We haven't even reached the halfway point yet in garages. We're close. We've got 41 garages in both games now. Any questions, feel free to ask, by the way, about the competition. And if you want to know how it started from the beginning and all that, and what mods are used, even though there are some changes in the mods, but there is the stream I changed the mods, and since then there's been one change to the mods, which is I've got rid of the AI mod. But yeah, if you want to know how we got here, how it all started and everything like that, you can find that on my YouTube channel. I've got it all there from the very start, which you can find a link for that in my about page, or type in exclamation mark YouTube in chat. That'll give it to you as well if you want. You can go and check it out. Other streams are there, other games I've streamed are there too, so you might find something you like, you might not. You never know unless you give it a go. Thank you, Causey. Causey's put a link in there if you guys want to check it out. This is the day I stream ATS, by the way. Yesterday was the day I streamed ETS. So ETS gets streamed first, ATS gets streamed second. I use seasons mods as well. We're in spring at the moment. I do 4 streams of each, and in between those streams, well, in between the change of the seasons, I do a convy mode stream, which everyone's welcome over the age of 16 to join. On the same days, ETS, ATS, you're quite welcome to join either one or both. For the whole stream, or a couple of hours, or an hour, it's totally up to you. I'll wait for Causey so ads done right. I'll say that again just in case ads popped up and you guys missed it. Any new people. Like I said, we use seasons. We're doing spring at the moment. This is the 3rd stream of spring. We do 4 streams of spring mod. Then we swap over to the next one. And in between the swap over, we do a convy mode for each game, which anyone over the age of 16 is quite welcome to join. If you want to come along and be part of the ATS stream for the convy mode, you're quite welcome. If you want to join the ETS one, you're quite welcome. If you want to do both, you're quite welcome. Do it for an hour, 2 hours, the whole stream, it's totally up to you. The only other stipulation is that you in voice with us. You don't have to speak in voice. It's just easier for instructions so everyone's on the same page. The next one, is 2 weeks. So next week we've got the last spring streams for ETS and ATS, and then the week after that, in 2 weeks, we'll be doing a convy mode. ATS might change though. I was going to say, go check out my schedule page so you get the local times, because for some of you I'm a day ahead, by the way. It's Sunday for me currently, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. So if you go check out my schedule page, that'll give you local times and that. But ATS might actually be moved from my Sunday to a Monday, which for some of you is from a Saturday evening to a Sunday evening. That is yet to be decided. Look at that, 141. It was like five seconds ago. We just bought a new truck and we're just about to buy a new one again. There we go, we've got enough. Just need a little bit extra for the hiring a worker. The ATS is just slamming it with the money. It is starting to leave ATS in the dust at the moment. I did a comparison last week, between how much further, which difference was 2 trucks. That's the week before. 3 weeks ago, ATS was ahead by 2 trucks. And last week was the same. I'll wait until I get around the corner before it escape. But a lot more, it increased the money difference. So right now, we're officially making it official that ETS will be winning this week. So once again, it's just down to find out by how much I'll be in the lead. At this rate, we are going to need to buy another garage. I might need to get another pole going. We'll get the pole going when we buy the last truck. If I join, can I break every law on the book to get my load there? Yeah, it's only you that loses money. It doesn't affect any of us. Two more trucks to go. So there we go. Officially in the lead for this week. Macintosh's lollies. Macintosh toffees actually is what they are. They're nice, by the way. If you don't have them in America, that's a shame. Because they're amazing toffees. Amazing toffees, real good. Best one, believe it or not, you're probably going to cringe at this. This is the egg flavour. And no, it doesn't taste like egg. It's an amazing taste. Don't know how to describe it, but it's beautiful. Yeah, Washington's always a state I like driving in too, because I've always liked. I wonder. It's been a while. I wonder if they made changes to the look of it and stuff. Yeah, another good one is the coconut and something. Can't remember. They're all really good. It's just a pick. Maybe I'll buy some one day and show you guys. They're not soft either, by the way. They're not extremely hard. They do take a bit of chewing, and then they take up residence on your teeth because they get sticky. And they get stuck on your teeth. But yeah, there's a mint one which is my least favourite. No, I don't mind mint. I'm actually a fan of mint, actually. Except for when it comes to chocolate. Mint flavoured chocolate. Not a fan of that. Spearmint or peppermint. Not a fan of that. And chocolate. Oh, it is really good, Cuzzy. It's really nice. Real nice candy. There's other flavours. I'm trying to remember the other flavours as well. You know, you just get a bag with different flavours. They're only about yay big. Like that. It's egg and cream, actually. Egg and cream. It's the flavour. If I remember, and I can, I'll buy a bag. And I'll have to put it on my list for shopping, and hopefully I've got the money to be able to grab a bag, and I'll show you guys. I've been around for donkey's years. As a kid I had them. There we go, 3 for 3. 50% rate of the way stations. First 3 we had to drop into, the last 3 we've been able to bypass. Also noticed in the supermarket the other day, maybe I'll do this as well, but they are quite on the expensive side. Well, for me, basically, as far as chocolate goes. Yeah, Washington for sure. There are New Zealand brand Whittaker's, which are amazing chocolate, by the way. Well known for its peanut slab. They brought out their jelly tip chocolate range again, which is a chocolate based off a ice cream you can buy here, jelly tip ice cream, which is basically vanilla ice cream with a slab of jelly on top, raspberry jelly I think, or strawberry jelly on top, coated in chocolate, stick included, ice block basically, in it, not ice cream ice block, but it's ice cream, vanilla ice cream and jelly, whatever it is. It's just so good. So nice. So Whittaker's did a chocolate version of it, which I think has a white chocolate base, dairy milk chocolate top, and jelly, raspberry jelly or strawberry jelly inside of it. They also did a chocolate version which I haven't seen for a while. I was hoping they'll do it again. I was going to send it over to my mate Duck in Australia, because he likes the peanut slabs. Really good peanut slabs. They did a version of a soft drink that's made here called Lemon and Pyroar, which is basically a lemonade. Pyroar is just the place it's made, the name of the place where it's made. And they did a chocolate version of that, which was white chocolate with lemon popping candy in it. And it worked. It worked really well. Just to give you that sort of fizzy drink aspect of it. You know what I haven't done? Please remind me when we get, because I know I will forget even though it's an hour and 30 minutes, which is like 2 minutes away, time. I forgot to get new company contracts for the last 2 garages. Oh, German chocolate. I like Hershey, so. But my choice will always be Whittaker's. Dairy milk I like. Dairy milk chocolate. Cadbury's dairy milk, sorry. Well, actually Cadbury's, not dairy milk. I don't mind the Cadbury's dairy milk, but I'm a fan of the fruit nut, which I've got in the fridge. Oh, that's a nice view. Reminds me of Wellington, actually, around here. Which is our capital city, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but Whittaker's will always be my choice if I can afford it. It's just dairy milk's a lot cheaper. Cadbury's a lot cheaper than Whittaker's. But Belgian chocolate will be my ultimate. My number one choice. far as Nestle goes, the only thing I like are Kit Kats, especially the double Kit Kat and the Milky Bar. I think Nestle do the best white chocolate, the nicest white chocolate. Which I might be biased on that, maybe because it's just one of those things I grew up as a kid. Milky Bar was the only white chocolate you could get. Cadbury's one's definitely not nice. As far as I'm concerned, Cadbury's don't do a nice white chocolate. Well, I suppose it is kind of nice, but it's nowhere near as nice as Milky Bar. Almost here. Look at the scenery, isn't it? Beautiful. Not as nice as Montana though. Just lush and green.
Stay right. Then exit right. Exit right.
I thought I could actually, there was a double lane exit, but it's not.
Turn left.
Oh, got enough for another truck. Well, let's get that on the road. Is this the last truck? It is, isn't it? Another station. Oh no, one more to go after this. Which we'll probably get as soon as we deliver, because we're getting over 100 grand for this delivery. And then I've got to figure out what the budget is for the next trailer, because we're back to the standard trailers. What am I doing? I don't need to click on anything except for that, and then click that, and then do that, and then tell them where to go. The standard trailers just with different things added from the norm. And we've got to go to our new truck, don't we, as well? What is the time? 3? Yeah, we'll be able to get a short delivery in with the new truck.
Turn right.
Anything coming? Anything coming? I can go wide, swing wide round.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Oh, now I said we'll get there about 6:30. We actually brought it down to 5. That's interesting. So that begs the question: do I still do the same thing? Yeah, I didn't think they would be. I don't know why. Shame, like I said, they're really good toffees, really nice. Shame I can't remember all the Hurricane. Good question. That is one of the flavours, and it's
Go straight.
there is one in there that I don't like, and I can't remember the name. Like I said, I'll buy a packet if I remember to buy a packet and I can afford it. We'll go through them and try and remember the flavours. There is one flavour that might be the flavour that I don't like much. I'll pick the mint over that one. The rest of them are nice.
Go straight.
I'm doing that because I think it's on the left-hand side, but I'm not sure now. Apparently it's egg, cream, harrogate, coconut. Yeah, it's nice. The malt is the one I don't like that much. And toffee deluxe is nice too. Yeah, malt's the only one I don't like that much. So I'm just trying to remember what the harrogate one tastes like. Obviously I like it because I know the malt's one I don't like out of all of them.
Go straight. Stay right, and then continue straight. Go straight.
What are we delivering actually? I don't think I even noticed. I just pick it up Alienware Gaming Mortars to the black market down at the docks. UPS? Yes, we all do. No, I didn't, Mike. Did he really? Oh, Jimmy Buffett, eh? Oh, well. It's going to happen eventually, I suppose. But no, I'm surprised at that. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, I just didn't know. That'll be his vehicle sales go up. Which is good for the family, I suppose. Helps. I wasn't being mean about that, saying that that's what happens, isn't it? When artists die, their record sales go up for a bit, which I think is good. It's good for the family because the family gets some money, so it helps them out a bit. Mind you, they'll still get the money anyway every time the songs get played on radio and stuff like that. You didn't realise that he was old? Yeah, I know he's old. I've just forgotten about him because his name hasn't been around for a while. That's all. We got enough for another truck. Told ya, last truck. So now we just got to get the trailer, and then yeah, will we? That's the question. We're going to have a sleep. When do I have that sleep? I haven't decided yet. Do I have that sleep now? And we start early, and we'll be driving in the dark for a little bit. At least it's spring, so it's not that bad. I think sunrise is at 7. If we sleep now, we'll be waking up, well, 3 hours early. We'll be waking up at 3 in the morning. Well, maybe not then. Maybe not the best idea. Then again, on the other hand, by the time it's it's an interesting decision, isn't it? Oh, we'll go and have a look. Well, I'm doing it again. Going to click on one of those so I don't need to. Right, that's Vermont all filled to the brim, except for the trailer. How much do we need for the trailer? Not Vermont, they're up here. So we'll do that now. Which means I need to hire another person. 2. Once I've done this. So, driver manager. Me. And I will now relocate up into Canada. Which means I ain't going to get a short delivery, am I? So we're in the Western Star. Game freezes. Hopefully for not too much longer, please. I did just deliver that. Yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I thought I was actually going to end up in the truck. Sorry, maybe it was a short. If the picture hadn't changed, I would not have known. Right. The other important thing we need to do is get another... But I've got to figure out what garage that truck belonged to. What were we in? We were in the Kenworth, weren't we? All the way down the bottom here. Right. Excellent. Now I know it's at that garage. What and where is that? What country, what state is that in? Mexico. They really need to add a zoom feature in this. There it is, right down the bottom. Alright, so let's recruit someone new. Actually, have a quick look. I don't think... Really need to find a recruitment agency. No, running low on workers page. Right, so congratulations, you get to drive that one. To make it worth my while giving you a decent truck, buddy, with tons of money. Alright, recruitment agency. Whoops. There's none here. In fact, of all of Canada, there's only two in Canada. Are you serious? Right. Next thing we need to do is got to add those companies in. My throat's burning. So let me get my pen. Then we list 2 new companies to the list. So first off, let's have a look here where we are. We're with every single one of those, I believe. Definitely with FedEx, aren't we? And Evergreen. There's Evergreen. There's FedEx. Well, let's have a look at the other new place. Where do we go? Newmont, well not Vermont, which we've never been. Alright, there we go, Hitachi, well done. Welcome to the... I'm doing them now. Number 1 will be Hitachi, if the pen works. H-A-T... No, H-I-T. Alright, H-I-T. Have it your way. Since, you know, you own the company, you spell it your way, I'll go with it. H-I-T-H-C-H-I. Alright, let's do another random here. What have we got in the way? We're with every one of those. Another random. We're with every one of those. We're with all them. We've been there before, apparently. Oh, are we with those guys? I think we are. Yep, we are. Jeez, this is going well. Tractor Supply. Definitely not with them. That'd be a good one to do. Where are they? All over the place. Tractor Supply Co. Right, just quickly as well so we know how much money we need. So we're back to standard traders, 27 grand. We'll be doing, are we doing doubles or are we doing this? Okay, it looks like we'll be doing doubles. With the paint job that we do, keep Mike happy. What are we looking at? 68, 70,000. It's $500,000 is what we really need. We want the trailer, garage upgraded, and a truck to go with it. $500,000. Nice, easy, round figure to remember. All right. Let's go back to the job market. That's a good question. 5 o'clock, maybe. If it was 6 o'clock, I would sleep. 5 o'clock's a little too early for my liking. And what is the time? Ooh. We can do that one. Let's just change this to distance. Do we have a distant route length? There we go. Okay. Sorry, no voting. That's the one we're going to do. Because I need to finish that for... Actually, we can do that one. We can do either. Now I think about it, because it's a half an hour. Okay. Number 1, number 2, I'll let you vote. Number 1, number 2, 30 seconds starting now. Number 1 or number 2? Which one do you want me to do? Got a vote for number 2. Another 15 seconds. Any other votes? Number 2 it is. Let's hope we can get a sleep in as well without Right, let's fix some of this up, shall we? That's a little too close to that. Can we back it up a bit so I can actually see the... No, it's the best I can do. Okay. Let's change that field of view so I can actually see the side mirror. Sort of. Now how we're looking here. We're all good here. The rest is okay. As long as I can see some of that side mirror, that's all I'm worried about. How many gears has this thing got? 7. 18. Alright, let's go get this thing. It's awfully quiet. Is it automatic or manual? I cannot tell because it won't let me, which is really annoying. Look down far enough. Very quiet. Gonna feel alone, especially when we can't have our secretary. She's on vacation. And once again, tempted to do that Forrest Gump thing. What's vacation?
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright, I need to check out the display as well.
Go straight. have arrived at your destination.
I see that. Thank you, GPS. 500,000 is what we need. 500,000. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's have a quick look at the dash here. Where's the fuel gauge? Right in the middle. Oh, well, that's it. That's actually a good place for it to be. So you see it nice and easily. So we've got a display. That's the atmosphere mile. I'm guessing that's cruise control. Okay, we'll just go back to that. It's got the top. Oh, whoops, I accidentally pressed it. Right, the time and temperature. Maybe ends for I'm facing north. I don't know. Right, where is this thing? This way, somewhere. Is that it there? There it is. Let me do the window down. It's getting chilly. It is so quiet. Well, I suppose it's COVID Optimus Prime. For all your intel gathering needs. Right, let's check out the details. 11 hours and 20 minutes, which means we can't have a sleep. I should have slept. Considering it's now 7 o'clock, I knew I should have slept. But I had to let the 5 o'clock thing get to me. Just think, yeah, notice that too. Okay, we'll be driving through the night. We will sleep when we get into this. That is so annoying. Very sharp. Suppose we better get the lights on. Ooh, I like the way that lights up. It's not bad sounding with the window down. It's not. It's quiet, but there's still a bit of a. You can hear the grunt it has. Still.
Turn left.
I've got a windscreen look. I feel like I'm driving Mater from Cars. I like it though. Something about this, I don't know what it is. Jeez, it's got some go. I don't know what it is, I like it. 2 seconds driving it and I like it. It might be because of the windscreen, to be honest.
Go straight.
I'm a bit concerned that in 17th gear I've already hit 1,500,000 revs at 65 miles an hour. And it's a bit wobbly.
Stay right. Then exit right. Exit right.
It's quiet, smooth, but it wobbles like a boat on rough waters. Which might provide some entertainment for some of you. Ones that are here for the crashes. Well, 100% of you, my viewers. $500,000 is what we need. Which we'll get. We'll probably end up ending the stream on buying a new garage. Actually, I was going to put a poll, wasn't I? And I forgot. So, I'll ask you guys now, Mexico or the US? Vote. Vote now. We'll get it out of the way. Where's our next garage going to be? Is it going to be in the US again? Or Mexico? We're going to get 3 garages in one stream. Look how confident I am that we're going to have the money after a sleep. Get Mexico, get one in each country for the stream. Like that idea. Can't say I'm confused. How does a truck sound so quiet yet still grunty? We'll start next week in Mexico. No, we won't start next week in Mexico because we've still got to go to Vermont yet. We'll start next week in Vermont. We'll probably end up in Mexico though. After that. These guys are going way too slow. I'm fighting the urge to overtake them because I know a car will turn up. I need a good... Oh, we've got a bit of a straight coming up now. Do I take the risk? See how much herbs this thing's got? No, that's silly, that's silly, that's silly. Slow down. No, don't slow. What? Oh, you. Why? I could have done it too. I could have overtaken all of them. But at least I got past one, which I didn't think I was going to do when I decided no, it might be a bit risky because of the hill. And I can't see at the top of the hill what's over the hill. Where's the red line on this thing? Let's find out. Maybe now's not the best time to find out. Nice. Oh, slow right down. Speed back up. No, right down. Of course, there's a sleep spot on the other side. Well, we can't go to sleep yet. We've got to deliver this first because we've got 5 hours to get it there. The deadline's 9 hours. Of course, we sleep for 11 hours, don't we, or something like that. Of course, for the first time in the whole stream, we're going to get slow traffic. And I'm trying to get this finished by 4 o'clock. Make the most of this. Come on. Sounds like it's got some power to it, but it's not acting like it's got power to it, but that might be the choice of transmission. Oh, you're kidding. Whoa, 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 settle. That's a decent, I just noticed the GPS on the dash there. That is the 110. Oh, I got excited then. 110, hell yeah. I don't think this could do 110, let's be honest. Struggling to get to 75. But yeah, that's the best GPS display. It's crystal clear, and you can actually see the speed limit with ease. It has an accessibility function on the GPS. Can we not play musical lanes and get in my way? While we're on the subject, can we not have a speed limit that's a bit better than 47 miles per hour? Okay, I'll settle for a truck going the speed limit then. 100, come on, let's go. Move it like you got a purpose. He's the one slowing me down. I think we're all good. I can see them way off in the distance here. I'm going to go for it. Go, 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 go. Of course, now he decides to speed up.
Go straight.
Looks like all the weird drivers come out at night. Right. As a long-distance truck driver, I like to remain hydrated with this new product called water. Quenches your thirst and leaves a feeling of moisture in your mouth. Get yours today. Hydrate when you can. Yep, I've become that big as a truck driver owner and company that now I'm doing ads that don't really exist. Pretty much like the money that I got for doing the ad that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. What I do have is a burning throat. The water ain't helping at all. Ooh, ooh. JJ, yes, they make lanes for a reason. Do you want me to keep inside them? Yes, please. I'll do my best. 75. I didn't even notice, especially with this truck here not actually getting that far ahead of me. How long's it been 75 miles an hour? Please be a straight, please be a straight, please be a straight, please be a straight without a oncoming traffic. More importantly, oh no, not a corner. See, this is the kind of thing that'll get you killed. The only benefit, it's night time and I didn't see any headlights, so if I did, I would have been on the brakes. Turn, truck, turn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a reason you come with a steering wheel, truck, so I can point you in the direction I want you to go. Yeah, this is a scary truck to drive causing high speeds. It wobbles more than jelly. Doesn't like cornering much either. Look at watch my trailer at the back. Maybe what have we got in here? Oh, that's right, Ferrero products. Ferrero. I'm assuming that's what I'm thinking. Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Forgotten about those amazing chocolates. And I'm pretty sure you have them in America too. Is that why you said that you're assuming the same thing? Well, they're very light chocolates, those Ferrero things. Very light. So even if that trailer's full, it's still weigh nothing. Two and a half hours to go. It's going to work out fine, actually, I think. I mean, admittedly, yesterday we finished about 4:15, but I think we stopped driving just before 4 o'clock my time. The rest of it was dealing with a new garage and stuff. Which is really funny, isn't it? Because we struggled to buy 2 garages in yesterday's stream with ATS. Far from struggling today's, and we're just about to buy our 3rd. Do I risk it? No, don't. There's corners, come on. You know how to drive. You wouldn't do that in real life. Actually, I would at night time, because I'd look for headlights. And if I don't see any headlights, I would. I didn't even get the sentence out before I was proven wrong. Can I do it at my normal speed? He's turning off. Let's get behind the bus. Because I couldn't see anything. Oh, that was in neutral. I wonder why it was overridden. But at the end of it, I think I lost time more than gained time then. Let me just stop really quick. And I could have overtaken the bus as well, but I'm being cautious. Mind you, there's no need to hurry. There's no, I don't know why I'm hurrying. There's absolutely no need for me to actually hurry. Rain, first time on the stream. Here we go. Is he going to drive 20 miles an hour slower? Because there's a little bit of moisture on the road. I've got wide tyres, so I should have some decent amount of grip on the road, wet roads. Got more tread on the road than narrow tyres. What are we up to? 300? So we only need another 200 grand. We're going to Mexico. I think I'll pick where in Mexico. I won't bother with a vote for this one. Being at the end of the stream and all the bits and pieces we've got to do, including remembering to put another company on the list that I have a tendency to forget about all the time now. Look at me being a responsible driver, driving, keeping a safe distance, a wider distance between me and the vehicle in front on this rainy, wet night. He's clearly doing 10 instead of 20 miles on the speed limit. He's only doing 10, which makes a nice change.
Go straight.
Thunder Bay, that's where we're headed, isn't it? Aptly named due to the current weather situation. Well, if there was any lightning, I suppose. Maybe we're missing one ingredient in that recipe. Double lane, double lane, double lane. Make the most of it, JJ, come on. Sharp corner, sharp corner, sharp corner, sharp corner truck. That almost didn't want to carry on. Even want to bar that corner. It was nah, shortest distance. Straight line. Yeah, it had me worried there. Mate, you might have got excited. I was worried. Oh, doing it again. I've taken an instant dislike to this truck as quick as I liked it.
Stay right, and then turn right.
It's a death trap.
Turn right.
I'm sure they've changed the physics of wet roads in this for version 1.48. Find out when we eventually get onto it with ATS, with hopefully I say it every week so far since it's come out, 1.48, but hopefully this week Pro Mods will be ready. So I've got to go and check because it'll be ready. They do email me. Problem is they spread the emails out so they don't overload their servers. So I generally find out about 2 months after it's been released. So I go and check every day. And I got my big $1 ready. Well, my €1 ready. Just more than $1. Ads. Apparently. Ray's hamburger. Oh, I could do with a hamburger. I haven't had a hamburger in so long. Even if I almost had it the other night. I went up and I realised I didn't have enough potatoes to get me through the week, right?
Get ready to turn right.
And I had sausages,
Turn right.
which I'm having tonight again. 3 nights ago, this was actually. And so I decided I'll go to my local fish and chip shop that I normally go to. And I will order some chips and a piece of fish to This looks like an interesting location.
Turn left.
Yeah, to go with me sausages, because I also realised I bought the wrong amount of sausages. I thought I bought 2 nights worth, which I did with a couple of sausages left over. So I thought, well, I don't want to have 4 sausages. I have 3 sausages for dinner because I'm not greedy. So I had, yeah, so there was basically 8 pork sausages I had bought. So I thought, well, excellent, I'll get an extra night's dinner and save myself a little bit of money, which is stupid because I actually went and bought fish and chips. So it didn't really save me money at all. Let's get that down. Anyway, I went to put a phone order in for 1 scoop of chips and 1 piece of fish. And me takeaways have been shut since sometime in, I don't know, July I think, or the beginning of August, and won't be reopened. It won't be opening up until, I'm turning it the wrong way again, October, 3rd of October. I was highly disgusted. There's 2 shops, 2 fish and chip shops. Well, actually they're both Chinese, but they do fish and chips here as well. Chinese fast food takeaways, whatever you want to call them. They do both. And the reason why I like the ones I like is because you get a really good amount of chips, double than you get the other place. But because they went there and already decided, I went up and got more fish and chips from the other place. Are you going to let me drop my? I'm not going to argue with that. Have it from the other place, and the amount was about half the amount for the same price with the chips, but they're actually nicer tasting. A lot nicer tasting, but still. When it comes to that, I'm quite happy with the quantity, not the quality. Right, we need to zap on over to Vermont Going to Garage Manager, how you normally do it. Travel there, and then we have a sleep. Let me get all my stuff ready. I don't need that. Oh yeah, I do need that because we're about to buy a new garage. Let's go on in and call it a night. And bring in the day. Because we ain't missing out on our sleep. It's just going to be a shorter trip next day. Well, and just to remind me for when we get back in, I'll bring that up so I know we're in crash cam. Which probably once it hit 8, never mind, doesn't matter. There we go, 765,205. Right, so first thing. Did I buy that trailer? No, I'm going to do that now then. That's the first thing. Trailer purchase. It was this one, wasn't it? With a slight alteration as in a double. With Mike's favourite paint colour. Worth every bit. Confirm purchase and you go there apparently. Vermont doesn't want you, doesn't want to know you. So that's done. Next one is go to purchase. New garage, right, so where haven't we got one? I'm pretty sure that's in there. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, goodbye screen again. Fridge just turned off. Doing it even more and more now. But I think we'll go here. ACS, which I assume that is. Yeah, I imagine so. So it goes. It's the same with the Europe. Fair enough, double traders allowed everywhere here. And we're a tiny country. So we'll buy that one down there. And we'll upgrade it. Now we need to buy a truck to go in there. How many? Enough for 2 trucks. Now we need to buy 2 trucks. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's built up a huge lead over ATS. Huge. Gotta hope there are actually companies down there. We've had it once where we were in a. When we bought the garage, there were companies there. I think it was over here somewhere. And when there was an update for the Mexican map, the Reformer map, and they'd got rid of all the companies out of it. They had the garage there still. You could buy the garage, but no company, so your workers couldn't do anything. Right, let's put a couple of drivers in. I'm actually going to say yes, that's one there is part of there. So we've still got that as an option and a couple down here. We're getting close to knocking out Mexico as well. Not too far away. Because I'm pretty sure, in fact, that was... We had to move that one because of all the issues we were having before we figured out what the issues were or how to fix it. And that was actually the region we had our very first garage in. Right, next thing is, have we been down there? That's the next question. I hope so. Never been in there. AGS, not ACS. Damn it. Alright, let me just pick one. What have we got down here? They're in Mexico, surely. There we go. There's an. Oh no, we'll do that. I'm just struggling to see how the first word's about. Someone needs to get a cloth on it and clean it. It's all dirty. I don't know if it's an O or a G, the third letter. I'm pretty sure the one after that is a U and then an E. T-E-R-A-I-A. And I don't have enough room for the second. Oh, I butchered that, but hopefully I'll remember what it looks like. I can't fit all the words, so I left it as rodo, or whatever. I can't fit the R-E-S in there. But I'm hoping I can figure it out anyway. And that's it. That's done for the day. So let's get the info down and let's see what the difference is. So ATS, we currently have $113,875, 42 garages. So we've got one more garage than ETS, 207 trucks, 5 more trucks than ETS. So it's built up a bigger lead than it has in the last 2 streams. So there we go. And our last 7 days profit is 7 million. We started it was 6 million. That's it for this week. Part of the competition. We'll be back next week with the last of the spring. Hopefully with the new pro mods, so I can go to 148 on ETS. Fingers crossed. And we'll see what happens then. And of course, the week after that, we'll be going to Convi mode, so I'll most likely put a announcement in for that this week at some stage. If I remember, I have a tendency to forget. Just so people who want to join can let me know. If you haven't joined, I'll probably go through all that anyway in the next stream, all the bits and pieces. So if you're interested, be around for the next stream or watch the VOD of the next stream. If you can't make it. What else is there? I should be back tomorrow with carry on with Metro, the 3rd game, Exodus, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. Rodent parcel, does it? Oh, maybe hamsters and ferrets and stuff. They're a pet. Maybe it's just a pet thing. I mean, if you're poor and you've got a cat, you've got to feed the cat, and you know, then it'll be a rodent. Because it'll be annoying. You can't feed your family, and the cat wants to be fed. Pet food and stuff like that. Okay. Maybe, okay. Well, that's a bit better than me thinking maybe they just deal with rat poison and stuff. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I should be back tomorrow, hopefully, with Metro carrying that on and thoroughly enjoying that. That'll be tomorrow and the next day, Monday, Tuesday for me. Some of you, it's a Sunday, Monday. To make sure you visit my schedule page. That'll give you the local times and what I'm streaming, provided I keep that updated as far as what I'm streaming, because it took me a while to get rid of The Last of Us and put Metro on, but you know, it's been a while. I should be forgiven. It's been a while. I did have a bit of break from the Monday and Tuesday stream, and now I'm back because I'm there for it. Big thank you to Mike, Causey, AM, who else, anyone else? There was a first time caller in chat today. Let me just scroll back and let's see if I go back far enough to give me the name of the person. In fact, I think I would have struggled with the name anyway, and I avoided the name. Have I gone back too far? Have I got it right enough? I can't find it. Anyway, if you're still watching, you know who you are. But I'd rather say the name or give it an attempt so we can give you a shout out for being here and for the very, very... No, I can't find it. Can't find it, can't find it, can't find it, can't find it. No, as far as it'll go back. What a pain. Alright, scroll back. Okay, anyway, like I said, if you're still watching, say hello again. I can give you a shout out before we go. But anyway, those names, thank you for keeping company in chat, making it a bit more interesting, the stream a bit more interesting with the conversation going for me, you and all the Lucas. For everyone else who's come along, thank you very much for being here. Hope you enjoyed, hope you enjoy your weekend. Whether you're still here, been and gone, or watching this after the fact as well on Twitch VOD or my YouTube channel, which you can find a link currently in chat there. That'll have all my past streams of other games I played, as well as this competition, how it started, what mods I use and how we got here. Feel free to check it out. You might find something you enjoy watching, help you kill a couple of hours or whatever. You never know unless you give it a go, which is starting to become my catchphrase. Yeah, so feel free. Hopefully, we'll give you a bit of entertainment, which is one of the two reasons, or three reasons I do this. One of the two main reasons I do this, actually. Number one, play the games that I've paid for and haven't had the time to play them or the want to play them, and forcing me to play them, so I don't waste my money. And number two, hopefully to give someone a nice day, a bit of entertainment. And at least number one, obviously, is getting a little bit of extra cash because I'm poor, and I could do with it every now and then. Anyway, it's time to go. It should all be gone by now. Hopefully I'll see you in the next stream though. If I don't, I'll see you when I do. Until then though, enjoy your weekend. Have a good one. Look after each other. Be happy. And yeah, we'll see you when I see ya. Till then, have a good one. See you later, guys. Bye.